Buying a home or investing in property, it's probably one of the biggest, most important decisions we ever make in our lives. And it should be this amazing, exciting moment, right? But let's be honest, for a lot of people, it's also packed with a ton of stress and risk. Well, today, we're going to break down a brand new law in Sri Lanka that's designed to change all of that. I mean, really think about it. You're handing over your life savings, putting all your trust in real estate agents, developers, valuers, but how do you really know they're qualified? What's your backup if something goes sideways? It's that gap, the one between the dream of owning a home and the nightmare of a deal gone wrong. That's exactly what this new law is all about, closing. And here it is, the official response. Back in 2026, the Parliament of Sri Lanka passed the Institute of Real Estate Professionals Act. Basically, this is the government officially stepping in to say, okay, we need to make this whole process safer, more structured, and more professional for everybody involved. Now, the heart and soul of this new act is this body right here, the Institute of Real Estate Professionals. You can think of it as a new sheriff in town for the entire industry. Its whole job is to set the rules, make sure everyone's actually qualified, and enforce discipline. It's pretty much the new official guardian of standards. Okay, so that's the official side of things. But what does this actually mean for you? If you're buying your first apartment or selling a family property, how does this new institute really truly have your back? Let's dive into the details. Well, you don't have to look very far. It's written right into the law itself. The main goal is for the protection and promotion of the interests of the public. And that's huge. This isn't just some industry insider law. Its entire reason for being is to protect regular people. That phrase is the promise this whole thing is built on. So how does the law actually make good on that promise? Well, it boils down to a few key things. First, professionals can't just call themselves professionals anymore. They have to meet official qualifications. Second, there's a clear code of conduct, a rule book they have to follow. And this is the big one. If they break those rules, there's now a formal way for you to make a complaint. Your interests aren't just based on a handshake anymore, they're legally protected. It's a totally fair question, isn't it? I mean, rules are great, but they're only as good as the consequences for breaking them. So what actually happens if someone steps out of line? Well, this new act lays out a super clear path. If you have a problem, you can file a formal complaint. And this isn't like yelling into the wind. It actually triggers an official investigation by a disciplinary committee. After they dig into it, the Institute's council makes a final call. And they have real power. They can suspend someone's membership or even completely cancel their registration, which basically means kicking them out of the profession. So, we've seen how the law protects you when things go bad, but an even bigger part of it is trying to stop those bad things from happening in the first place. And it does that by just, raising the professional bar for everyone. And what's really cool is how they've formalized what it means to be an expert. The Institute now has these different membership levels, all the way from a student to a fellow. And as you can see, you can't just jump to the top. You have to earn it with the right education and, more importantly, years of real-world experience. It's a clear career path that shows who's really put the time in. Which brings us to this. It seems like a small change, but it's incredibly powerful. Before, anyone could use any title they wanted. Now, you can look for official letters after someone's name, like Fire PSL or MIR PSL. These aren't just for show. They're your guarantee. They tell you, hey, this person is qualified, they're registered, and they are accountable under this new law. It's like a quick and easy way to check their credentials. So when you start putting all these pieces together, you've got standards, you've got accountability, you've got verified qualifications. You see, the goal is way bigger than just managing one deal. This is really about building an entirely new foundation of trust for the whole market. And at the end of the day, that's the big picture vision here. It's all about creating a market that's more secure and more transparent for you and me. The law even talks about bigger goals, like promoting eco-friendly land use and helping the country's economy. The whole point is to turn Sri Lanka's real estate industry into something everyone can see as professional and, most importantly, trustworthy. So, there you have it. The new rulebook is here. The framework is set, the standards are clear, and the path for accountability is paved. But the biggest question of all still hangs in the air. Will this new law actually succeed in building the deep, lasting trust that's needed to make Sri Lanka's property market truly safe for everyone? I guess only time will tell.